just about to start my workout for today. This workout is going to be split up into 2 parts. Part 1 is 10 minutes of interval training. Body weight exercises only, so you will not need any exercise equipment whatsoever. So if you are looking to do just a quick 10-minute HIIT today, you can do just this first 10 minutes with me and then call it a day. If you would like to add on an additional little bit of cardio, part 2 is going to be 10 minutes of moderate paced cardio with the jump rope. So part 1 plus part 2 equals 20 minutes. If you want a 20-minute workout, you can stop there. I am going to be doing all of that a total of 3 times. So my workout today is going to take me 1 hour, but it's really just 3 exercises plus jump rope. So let me start by quickly showing you the 3 exercises that we are doing, and then I will go over the format and we will get started. The first exercise is these up and over the chair kicks into a reverse lunge. They look like this. I'm going to start with one leg. I'm going to first kick it across my body like this. Then it's going to come up and over the chair, put the foot back down. Now with the other leg, I'm going to kick over the chair in that same direction. So I don't need to go across my body. I'm going to kick in the same direction. So now with this leg, I'm just going to lift it up, bring it up and over the chair. And on my follow through, that foot is going to continue behind me. And now I'm going to bend my knee and sink down into a reverse lunge. That's 1 rep. So we're alternating sides. So now going the other way, I'm going to take this foot that's behind me, kick it across my body and up and over the chair. And now with the other leg, up and over the chair in the same direction. Follow through, reverse lunge, okay? Up and over, lunge. Other side, up and over, lunge. That's exercise number 1. Obviously, I'm using a chair. This is not technically a piece of exercise equipment, but it is a thing. I find it helpful to have a physical object that I need to clear, but it's obviously not necessary. You can kick over an imaginary obstacle, that's fine. But you could use anything. If you don't have a chair around, if you want to take this workout to the park, you could use a park bench. The arm of your couch, coffee table, any kind of elevated surface is fine. The next exercise is a prisoner get up with a jump up. So when I say prisoner, this is what I mean. Clasp your hands together, put them behind your neck. They will stay here for the entire interval while we're doing this exercise. Come down to your mat. So this is another piece of equipment, I suppose. So if you have a yoga mat or a thicker exercise mat like this one, you'll want to get that ready. If you don't have a mat, it's fine. You can use a towel. And if you're working out on a carpeted floor, you probably don't even need that. But we are going to come down on our back. You'll have your knees bent, and I will continue after this. Plane flies over. So hands are clasped behind your head. You're going to start with a sit-up. So sit up, and now you're going to take 1 foot and tuck it under your other knee, like this. So 1 foot is out in front, the other foot is tucked under that knee. Transfer your weight to this foot that's in the front, and stand. So press that heel into the ground, stand up. And now you're going to do a little jump up. So keeping your chest lifted high, shoulders are back and down. Push the booty back, sink down into like a little mini squat. You can squat low if you want. I will not be squatting low. I'm just going to sink down a little bit, just enough to give myself somewhere to go so I can do the little jump up, okay? Now you're going to reverse the movement. So this foot was kind of our standing leg. So this foot that was tucked under the knee on the way up, you're going to tuck it back under, come down so that you are back on your booty in the same position, and then reverse the movement back down to return to your starting position. We're going to alternate sides. So now with your next rep, you're going to sit up. And now this foot will be in front. You're going to take this foot and tuck it underneath that knee. Shift your weight forward to your standing foot, press into the heel, and stand. Push that booty back, keeping the weight in the heels, come down to your little mini squat, jump up, reverse the movement. So now this foot again will tuck under the knee of the foot that's forward, and you'll return to your starting position. I'll show you a couple of reps a little bit faster so you can see how it all fits together. So we're down here in our starting position. Sit up, 1 foot goes forward, tuck the other one under the knee. Jump up, reverse the movement. return to your starting position. Sit up, other side, opposite foot forward, stand, jump up, and reverse the movement. Returning to your starting position. And the last exercise is knee hug burpees. So you're gonna stay down here on your mat, and you're gonna start with a knee hug. So extend your feet in front of you, extend your arms overhead. Now hug the knees into the chest, so bend the knees as you sit up, and bring your arms around to the front to hug those knees into your chest. Now extend the legs again and extend your arms, returning to the starting position. From here, you're going to come forward. Your feet are gonna come down flat in front of you. And you are going to really use your momentum on the way up to propel your body forward. I can't do it in slow motion. I will show you, but I just wanna explain it first. So knee hug, return to the starting position. Now come up, propel your body forward until you are in this position with your hands flat on the floor or the ground in front of you. Now you're gonna jump your feet back into a plank position and do a push-up. Jump the feet back in and return to the starting position, like that. I will do it, I'll put it together so that you can see what it looks like, because it's impossible to do it in slow motion, okay? So, knee hug. Now propel your body forward like that. Jump the feet back, push up, jump the feet back in, return to your starting position. Knee hug, come forward, push up, and return to the starting position. That exercise may be a little advanced for some people, so if it is too difficult, you can do any burpee variation. And if you want to do an easier knee hug burpee variation, here's what you can do. Okay, so for this modification, I'm going to start standing. I'm going to bend down and put my hands down on the ground in front of me, and now jump the feet back or step them back into plank and do your push-up. If you need to do the push-up from your knees, then put your knees down and do your push-up from your knees. If you're capable of doing the push-up from your toes, then you do your push-up here. Now put your knees down and roll over on your mat like this. Do your knee hug, or really any kind of ab exercise you want, and roll over to the other side. Jump or step the feet in and stand. You can add a jump up if you want, but that's an easier knee hug burpee variation. So a little faster, hands come down. Jump or step the feet back, push up from the toes or from the knees. Come down onto your mat, do a knee hug, roll over, jump the feet in, okay? Hands come down, push up, roll over, knee hug, roll over, and stand. That's still a pretty tough exercise, but like I said, really any burpee variation that you want to do is fine. I'm always here to help with beginner modifications, so if you have any questions about the exercises I just showed you, or if you need to see beginner modifications, please just ask. So those are the exercises we're doing. Now here's the format. For part one, you will have your interval timer set for just one interval. That one interval will be 2 minutes long, and you will set your timer for 5 rounds of that one interval. So 5 rounds of 1 2-minute interval equals 10 minutes. We are going to start with our over the chair kicks into a reverse lunge. Then we will move on to our prisoner get-ups with a jump up, and then we will do our knee hug burpees. And then for intervals 4 and 5, you're just gonna work your way back. So after one interval of knee hug burpees, you'll go back to the prisoner get-ups and then the over the chair kicks. You're gonna watch me do it right now. You can do it right along with me if you want, so there will be no confusion. Just do what I'm doing. And also, I always take the time to type everything out in the description box. So make sure you read the description box. If there are any questions about the format, I'm here to answer them, but I think it should be pretty self-explanatory if you read the description box. It's just those 3 exercises, 10 minutes, that's part 1. Part 2 is going to be 10 minutes of interval skipping. So I have my jump rope here ready to go. You will set your timer for 10-second rest intervals and 50-second work intervals, 10 rounds. Okay, so that's how we're going to get in our 10 minutes of jump rope. And I'm just gonna do all of that, 3 rounds, 3 times 3 for 1 hour. That should all make sense. If it doesn't, like I said, read the description, watch me do it, and then if you have any additional questions or if you need help with modifications or substitutions, please just ask. If you understand everything and you're ready to get going, go ahead and grab an exercise mat if you have one, and if you need one. Grab a chair or something that you can kick over if you have something readily available. If you don't, it's okay, but if you have something you can use, grab that. Grab your jump rope if you have one, and if you're using one. Take a minute to make sure you're good and warmed up, and when you're ready, let's go. So starting with our over the chair kicks into a reverse lunge. So for this entire 10-minute section, there is no rest interval. As soon as I start my timer, we are going to begin. And as soon as the first 2-minute interval is up, you're going to move as quickly as you can on to the next exercise. There's no designated rest interval. Obviously, it's gonna take you a few seconds in between the exercises, but the point is that as soon as we're finished with these, get your chair or your obstacle out of the way and immediately come down on your mat and start with your prisoner get-ups, okay? No rest interval. It's just 10 minutes, so we're gonna push really hard, okay? All right, I'm gonna get my watch going first, then I'm gonna hit my timer, and as soon as I press the timer, time's going. We're gonna get started with our over the chair kicks. Ready? Okay, watch is going. Timer's going. Okay, quickly move that chair and as quickly as you can, come down to the mat, prisoner get-ups. burpees. Now we're gonna go backwards. So prisoner get-ups with a jump up for another 2 minutes. And as soon as we're done with these, quickly as you can, grab your chair, or whatever you're using for an obstacle, or walk over to your chair, or whatever you're using for an obstacle. We're gonna finish with one final interval of over the chair kicks into reverse lunge. first 10 minutes. If you're just looking for something short and sweet today, and you're done, do your bonus burpee, hit the showers, stretch, eat some lunch, get on with your day. If you would like to continue on with me, grab your jump rope. We're on 10-second rest intervals and 50-second work intervals times 10 rounds. We're gonna do a quick 10 minutes of interval jump rope. It's quick, but it's not gonna feel quick because these long work intervals are really tough. But when you're ready, always starting with my 10-second rest interval, just so that I have a few seconds to get ready and I don't lose any time off of my work interval. So now here we go, 50 seconds of jump rope. Typically, when I do interval training with my jump rope, I'm on 10-second rest intervals and 20-second work intervals. So with each minute of work, I'm getting a full 20 seconds of rest. With these long 50-second work intervals, that rest time is getting cut in half. So it might not seem like it would make such a big difference, but it really does. So just do your best. It's only 10 intervals. It's only 10 minutes. I'm not saying that it's not tough. I know it's tough. I'm saying it's only 10 minutes. So do your best not to rest during the work intervals if you can. If the 50-second work intervals are just too long for you, first of all, you can push yourself to try to do 50 seconds and then just rest as needed. Or you can just set your timer differently than mine is set. Instead of doing these long 50-second work intervals, you could do it like I typically do. 10 seconds rest, only 20 seconds work. And then just set your timer for 20 rounds instead of 10. And get your 10 minutes that way. If you feel like you could do a little more, you could always try 15-second rest intervals and 45-second work intervals. You can do 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off for 10 minutes. Whatever's gonna work for you. I know we've been doing jump rope every day, this whole week. And maybe even longer than that. I pretty much do jump rope every day. So sometimes after just so many days in a row of doing jump rope, my body just tells me it's time for a break with the jump rope. So if you're not feeling jump rope today, you can always do some other type of cardio exercise for 10 minutes. Okay, if you want to stay on intervals with me, you can do high knees, mountain climbers, side jump lunges, jumping jacks, toe taps, twist jumps, side to side jumps. Any type of cardio exercise is fine. And you can do intervals with me. Either 50-second work intervals or 20-second work intervals or 45-second work intervals. Whatever's right for you. You could even write yourself a little circuit of like 5 cardio exercises and just go through the circuit twice so you're not doing the same thing for 10 minutes. If you have an exercise bike or a treadmill, you can hop on one of those for 10 minutes. If you have a pool and it's warm where you are, or your pool is indoors, or you're at the gym and you have access to a pool, you can swim for 10 minutes. You can jog around the block for 10 minutes. If you live close to a park that has a track, you can take this workout to the park and jog around the track for 10 minutes. If you have access to your local high school track, you can jog around that track for 10 minutes or just run a mile, mile and a half, 2 miles, depending on how fast you run. If you live in an apartment complex, you could go up and down the stairs for 10 minutes. So if you don't have a jump rope, or you just can't jump rope for whatever reason, it doesn't mean you can't do the full workout right along with me. It's just 10 minutes of cardio, so if it's not gonna be jump rope, it can be anything. All right, so I will be including this workout on my playlist of body weight workouts because it is my practice to include workouts on that playlist that use jump rope because I'm not lifting anything. I guess technically I'm lifting my, 4-ounce jump rope, but this is still a body weight exercise. I feel like the body weight workouts, I tend to think that people want to equate that with, just 2 intervals left. I tend to think that people want to equate that with no equipment. And so when they see I'm using a jump rope, they might think, well, that's a piece of equipment I don't have, that shouldn't be on this playlist. But I've always included workouts on that playlist if the only piece of equipment I'm using is my jump rope. Because it's still a body weight workout and because it is just so easy to substitute with some other type of cardio exercise while I'm jumping rope. It can literally be any type of cardio exercise you want. You can even just See how when I jump rope, I'm just kind of jogging in place. You can just do that with me. You can just kind of jog in place with me. This is our last work interval. So at the end of this final work interval, my timer is going to do that long series of beeps to let me know that time is up, that we completed our last interval. As soon as the timer starts beeping, that means time is up and you can stop. I'm going to keep skipping until the beeping stops. You don't have to do that, but you can. It's just something I like to do. So it's like an extra 15 seconds or so, maybe 15, 20 seconds of skipping. So there's the beep. You can stop if you want. I'm just gonna do a few extra reps. I'm gonna keep going until the beeping stops. Totally optional. I just like to finish strong. And I like to feel like I'm making up for any reps I missed because of tripping over my rope. So you definitely don't have to do that with me. I just like to give you a heads up so that you know I'm about to do it, so that when the timer beeps, you know you can stop if you want. Okay, so that was 10 minutes. 10 minutes of jump rope. So we're 20 minutes in to the workout right now. So I will also be including this on my playlist of 10-minute workouts in case you want to do just the first 10 minutes with me. I will be including it on my playlist of 20-minute workouts, and I will be including it on my playlist of 30-minute workouts because, let me just reset my timer while we wait for the plane. Because you can always mix and match. We're moving along in 10-minute increments. So at any point you want to call it a day, you can stop after the first 10 minutes. You can stop now. That was our first 20 minutes. You can do one more round of this part one with me and stop after 30 minutes. You can do the whole thing twice and stop after 40 minutes, or you can do what I'm doing. You can go for 50 minutes or an hour. So it's in 10-minute increments. You choose how long you want it to be. If you need a longer break so that you can towel off and get a sip of water, pause the video. When you're ready, come back. I have set my timer back to 1 minute or to 2-minute intervals and 5 rounds. So we're gonna repeat part one, starting with our over the chair kicks into a reverse lunge. We're gonna do exactly what we did in part one, okay? No rest interval, so as soon as I press the timer and you hear that beep, time has started. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. can. Moving on to prisoner get-ups. Has to jump up. Okay, no next interval. Right onto me, hug burpees. Okay, no rest interval. Moving backwards now. So onto another 2 minutes of prisoner get-ups. job. That's a tough 10 minutes. That's 30 minutes. So, if you chose this workout off of the 30-minute workouts playlist because you specifically wanted to do a 30-minute workout today, you can be done. Do your bonus burpee, go stretch, have your shower, eat some lunch, and get on with your day. If you would like to continue on with me, we're starting our next jump rope section. So I just reset my timer back to 10-second rest intervals and 50-second work intervals and 10 rounds. So the jump rope portion is going to stay exactly the same. Both parts stay exactly the same. We're just repeating them. I'm doing 3 rounds. If you just want to do 2 rounds, you can stop after this jump rope section that we're on now, and that'll be a 40-minute workout, and that's more than enough. That's fine if that's what you want to do today. Another thing that you can do if you want to make this a 30-minute workout. I'll wait for the plane. I'll keep you in suspense. You could always start with 10 minutes of jump rope. And then you could do what I'm calling part 1. You could make that your part 2. And then you can do another 10 minutes of cardio, whether that's jump rope or treadmill or a jog or a bike ride or exercise bike or whatever. But you could always do kind of just do that 10-minute you call it like that part 1. Do that 10 minutes and bookend it with 10 minutes of cardio. So you start with 10 minutes of cardio and then do the little circuit once. That takes 10 minutes, and then finish off with another 10 minutes of cardio and make a 30-minute workout like that. You can really just mix and match. Take what you like from the workout, take what's gonna work for you, and leave what doesn't work. That's fine. Sharing it with you. I'm just showing you what I'm doing today. And of course, you are invited to work out right along with me. You're invited to do just exactly what I'm doing. But your workout is your workout, so if there's anything that you need to modify or change, then change it. Do whatever you need to do to make it work for you. We're halfway through with this jump rope section. We have 5 more intervals to go. Now that we are 35 minutes in, and I am quite fatigued, I started tripping over my jump rope quite a bit. If you trip, it's okay. Just take a breath, refocus, and get right back into it as soon as you can. If you need to take a second or two and breathe, you can do that. But try not to get frustrated if you're tripping over your jump rope. It's bound to happen at this point in the workout. Your legs are tired. Out of breath. It's hard to get those feet up. It's fine. We're doing these long work intervals, so still getting plenty of work in, even if I trip, because there's 10 seconds that I normally would be resting that I'm not resting, so it's okay, we're doing good work. I'm not gonna lie to you and say I don't get frustrated when I start tripping all over my jump rope. Of course it's frustrating. That is not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying my best. So if I trip, I trip. I can't do any more than my best. And I know that, but you know, I'm trying to jump over the rope. I am specifically trying not to trip on the rope. So when I start tripping all over my rope, of course I get frustrated. That's only natural. That's totally normal. And it's absolutely understandable. So I'm not saying don't get frustrated. I'm saying that I understand you might get frustrated. There's nothing wrong with that. What I'm saying is, I'm really testing my own theory right now. What I'm saying is to not let that frustration sabotage your entire workout, because it's really easy to perseverate on what you're doing wrong and what's not going right, and to kind of let that ruin your mood, and that's what we don't want. Okay, this is our final work interval. So again, at the end of this interval, there's gonna be that long series of beats to let me know that the 10 minutes is up. So as soon as the beeping starts, you can stop jumping rope if you want. If you want to finish strong, tack on a few extra seconds with me. I'm going to keep skipping until the beeping stops. Okay, timer's beeping. That means 10 minutes is up. You can stop anytime. I want to finish strong. I did a lot of tripping in this round, so I feel like that extra 15 seconds or so. I think it's like 15, maybe 20 seconds of skipping kind of makes up for that. Okay, we're 40 minutes in. If you want to stop now, you can stop. 40 minutes is more than enough time to spend on your workout. If you need a break, pause the video, towel off, take a few deep breaths, let your heart rate come down a little, have something to drink, and when you're ready, come back. I am resetting my timer for 2-minute intervals and 5 rounds. This is my third and final round. So, just gonna repeat part 1 once more, and then repeat part 2 once more, and that's my hour. I know this is a tough 10 minutes. It's supposed to be hard. It's kind of the point. It's only 10 minutes. So do your best. I know this is the 3rd time through. So do your best. Don't kill yourself. Work at your own pace. If you're working out along with me and I'm going faster than what you're comfortable with, you can go slower than I am, that's fine. If you're stronger than I am, don't let me hold you back. The goal is to do the maximum amount of reps that you can fit into each 2-minute interval without sacrificing your form. So mind your form, okay? Perform the exercises properly and mindfully, but keep the pace up as much as you can. I know that we're 40 minutes in and it's tough, do your best. All right, when you're ready, I'm gonna hit this timer. Remember, there's no rest interval, so as soon as you hear the timer beep, start on your over the chair kicks in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. prisoner get-ups with a jump up. Knee hug burpees. Okay, we're already into our last 2 minutes. Let's quickly get into these over the chair kicks. Finish strong. Get those legs up and over. Outstanding job. That's such a tough 10 minutes. And that was our 3rd time doing it. Not easy. So good job if you're still with me. All right, one more time. Resetting my timer for 10-second rest intervals and 50-second work intervals. We're gonna finish up with 10 more minutes of cardio, whatever type of cardio you wanna do. If you need a longer rest break, pause the video. My timer's already going. Starting with our 10-second rest break. And now here we go, let's skip. Get back into it, it's okay. gonna get through one of these intervals without tripping. It's my mission. Not this one, but maybe the next one. If I didn't mention it before, it's probably a little late to mention it now, but I'm just kind of jogging in place while I jump rope. But you can do any variation you want. Whole interval without tripping over my rope. Glute. Oh, but what I was right on cue. What I was starting to say is that I jump rope like this because it's just the most comfortable for me. It's what I like to do, and I'm not great at jump rope. I struggle with jump rope, some days more than others, but I'm not very skilled at jump rope. I'm just happy when I can get through the entire work interval without tripping. So this is the style of jump rope that I feel most comfortable with. So this is what I do. If you like to jump rope like this, great. You can do what I'm doing, but any variation of jump rope is fine. So if you feel more comfortable jumping with your feet together, then jump with your feet together. If you're really good at jump rope and you're able to do a more difficult variation, like high knees, or twist jumps, or jump rope jacks, or jumping side to side. And you don't have to stick with one variation for the whole 10 minutes, or even in any given interval, okay? It's just about getting 10 minutes of moderate paced cardio. So if that's with your jump rope, great. If it's some other way, it's some other way. And if it's with your jump rope, just mix and match. Do whatever you feel like. Freestyle, just however you feel like doing is fine. We're almost done. After this interval, we have just 2 more to go. So hang in there with me, all right? We have just a little bit over 2 minutes left. We got this. Another thing that I probably should have mentioned before we even picked up the jump rope is that I tend to chit-chat through these jump rope sections because, well, first of all, I'm making a video. And if you're not working out with the video and you're just watching, I would think it would be incredibly boring to just have me jumping rope and not say anything. Feels like dead air. So I do feel like I need to fill the space with something, but also it's for me because I find jumping rope for 10 minutes, and especially with these long work intervals, I find it gets so tedious if I don't play music. And since I'm not playing music, because I'm sharing this video on YouTube, and I don't want to get a copyright strike, and also because if you don't like my taste in music, you shouldn't have to listen to my music for 10 minutes. So I find that the incessant chatter actually helps me and makes the time go by a little faster. But I would recommend getting your own jump rope playlist together. Now that we're on our final interval, I mentioned this. So again, this is our last interval. So again, the timer's gonna do that long series of beeps. You can stop as soon as the beeping starts, or you can keep going with me for another 15-20 seconds until the beeping stops. Okay, time's up, timer's beeping. Just gonna go for a few more seconds until the beeping stops. My watch is still going. I didn't stop it. But I did peek at it because I wanted to see how long that took me. So 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 16 seconds is my official score. That includes, I started my timer right before we did our first rep, and I haven't stopped it yet, but up until that last 10-minute jump rope section, plus the little few extra seconds at the end, took me, what did I just say, 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 16 seconds, is that what I just said? Including all the little breaks in between and everything. So I told you my workout was gonna take a little more than an hour. It's gonna be an hour of actual workout time plus the time it takes to move in between sections. So there you have it. We are almost finished. If you follow my workouts regularly, you know that no workout of mine is ever complete until we have done our bonus burpee. So we have just 1 rep left to go. That's why my watch is still running, because my reps aren't done yet. Why am I still holding my jump rope? Because if you follow my workouts regularly, then you also know that when I do a jump rope workout, in addition to my bonus burpee, I also like to do a bonus set of 100 reps with the jump rope, meaning 100 revolutions of the rope. So whatever style of jump rope you want to do, just counting 100 revolutions. So if you would like to join me for a little bonus, here we go, counting to 100, okay? So whatever style you're doing, we count like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and that is 100. Just a quick little bonus. Just a little exclamation point on the end of the workout. Just celebrate the fact that we got it done. Another long, tough workout in the books. Almost. Just one rep left to go. Let's do our bonus burpee together, and then the workout will be officially complete. So now I'm stopping my watch because now the workout is officially over. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Okay, so including the bonuses and everything, my total workout time today was 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 35 seconds. So just over an hour out of my day, not bad. According to my watch, in that 1 hour and 11 minutes and 35 seconds, I burned a total of 572 active calories, 676 total calories, and maintained an average heart rate of 166 beats per minute. So if you wear your watch while you work out, feel free to share your stats with me. Let me know how long this took you today, and let me know how many calories you burned and what was your average heart rate. If you did this workout with me today, thank you so much. Please let me know what you thought of it and how you did. Thank you to everyone who has been working out with me lately. And even if you're not working out with me, thank you for watching and sharing the videos and liking the videos. Thank you for subscribing. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. And thank you for all of your wonderful, supportive, engaging comments. I appreciate you all so very much. And a special thank you to those of you who have been commenting with the secret code phrase of the day. So before I let you go, I will give you today's secret code phrase of the day. It is, it's entirely too much movement at breakfast. So if you are still watching, hello, thank you. And please let me know if someone is still watching by going down to the comment section and leaving me a comment that says it's entirely too much movement at breakfast. One last time, if you need to see beginner modifications, please always remember that it is so important to me that the workouts are accessible to anyone and everyone who wants to do them with me. I frequently provide beginner modifications in the video. I didn't really do that today, so if you need beginner modifications, please just ask. I'm always here to answer your questions. I'm always more than happy to help. So please ask if you need to see beginner modifications. That's it for today. And I will see you all next time. Bye.